Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. My name is Debocha Mabuza. I hope you guys are good. If you're new here and you don't know what this is about, it's basically a platform where I share everything interior styling and decor, DIY, and I flip pieces. How I start my channel is by saying something I'm grateful for. So let's just get into it. Today, I'm grateful for reaching 500 subscribers. Guys, thank you so much. It's all because of you. It's your support. You guys are continuing to watch my content, engaging with my content. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And my affirmation for the day is all is well in my world. I've said this one before, but I have to say it every now and then because I need to remind myself that it's fine, girl. Things are going according to plan. Even if you think you're a bit slow, it's okay. It's okay. And yeah, guys, my hair's out. And I think it's grown. But yeah, I had a wig on because I had cornrows. I've been struggling with like a bit of hair loss here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and like get cornrows again just so I can protect my hair because the pits. But anyway, I'm loving my look. Let me know if you like it. And yeah, guys, let's get into today's video. So guys, today we're doing something really exciting. We're flipping a piece. This is, I think, the second piece I'm flipping on my page. I've flipped a bookshelf before. Now we're flipping a bedside sort of pedestal drawer situation cabinet. I'm really excited. I took this from home. So my sister and I had those, you know, those twin beds with like a mirror in the middle and drawers, cabinet situation. So I took it from home. I don't know what happened to the mirror. Don't ask me. But yeah, so that was still at home. So now I took it back. I'm like, guys, I think I need this more than you do. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm not sure in terms of the color of the paint. I know I got green paint. I've got white paint here in the house. I wanted it to be a bit like fancy-ish. I wanted to make the handles gold. I'll see if I can spray paint them. Hopefully I can remove them from the cabinets. If they're glued on, that would suck, but that's fine. Yeah, guys, like that's basically what we're going to be doing today. I hope you guys are as excited as I am because I am so excited to be sharing this video with you guys. If there's time, we'll see if we can like come up with styling ideas for bedside tables. I'll share a couple of thoughts and we'll take it from there. So let's get into it. Guys, this is the piece that we're working on. Like I said, it's an old dresser. It's got weird funny marks on it, but it's a beautiful wood color and it's got nail polish remover from years ago. But the first thing I did was to sand it down, and I was genuinely hoping that the nail polish remover marks would come off, but it didn't really happen that way. I pushed though because I wanted to have a natural wood top, and then I wanted to paint the rest of it, but you'll see how it happens. That's my niece just doing her thing there. But we sanded it for quite some time. I was not using the sanding machine because I didn't think I needed it. I mean, doing it manually like this allowed me to get into like the little corners and, you know, the sides. So it worked out quite well. But I did end up pulling it out because it wasn't coming off the way I wanted it to. And then I fetched the sanding machine. I did the top with the sanding machine, and you'll see a bit later in the video I did the doors with the sanding machine. But unfortunately, the nail polish remover stain still didn't come off. But yeah, man, we move. So I added an extra step this time. I used wood primer because I really wanted the piece to last for longer and to have a greater finish. I got this from Leroy Merlin. It was under 100 Rand. I think it was about 86 Rand or 87 Rand or so. There was only the pink one left, and I didn't mind because I knew I was going to paint over it. So after sanding my piece, I put it on my cabinet, and then I left it to dry for like about a day or so, and then I started with the actual paint. So while I was waiting for the piece to dry, or the top part rather, I started sanding my doors. I knew that I wanted to paint them a bright color. I was going to use green paint for the doors, green paint that I got from Leroy Merlin. It's honestly better doing this manually because of all the corners and stuff. It just gives you a nicer finish. And yeah, I just did both doors. Unfortunately, I couldn't remove the handles because they were glued onto the doors. Would have been better and like greater to work with the piece. And I didn't take the doors off because there were so many screws, and I just didn't think it was necessary. But yeah, so you just sand until you start to see the original of the wood come out, and then we're gonna go in with our primer. So after a day or so, when the paint at the top had dried off, the primer rather, I went in with white paint. It's paint that I had left over. I got this from Leroy Merlin as well a couple of months ago. And I just painted the whole pot with this white paint. And I knew I was going to do the door green, and I was going to leave certain parts of it like the drawer in the original wood. For the drawer, I wanted to leave the drawer as it was, and luckily I could take off the handle. I took off the handle and I went ahead and I started sanding it down using a very rough sandpaper, and then I went in with a lighter, softer sandpaper, and then I spray painted the handle gold. So after the primer had dried off on my doors, I went ahead and I sanded it down. I read this on the primer container, something I didn't do for the top, but we move. So I sanded it down, and then I started painting it using this gorgeous green paint that I got from Leroy Merlin. It's a germ paint. It's called Historical Green. It's like a nice emerald. And as I was painting, I knew what color I wanted my doors to be. I'm gonna make them match the handles of the drawer above. Guys, don't forget to protect the parts that you don't want paint on with masking tape. I used this pink masking tape that I got from Leroy Merlin a couple of months ago, okay, maybe last month. And yeah, it's been working really great. It's so much better than that other cream masking tape that I use. So after waiting for the doors to dry a bit, I went in for another coat. I used a different paintbrush, something smaller to allow me to get into those little corners and just for like a neater finish. And this happened. So I don't know what happened, but it happened, and my paint started to crack and it was a mess, so I had to take it off. Luckily I had the scraper, so I scraped the paint off and I tried to get off most of even like the primer and everything that was at the bottom, so I could get it to be smoother, and hopefully my next take is better. And yeah, so after removing everything and sanding it down, I went ahead and I covered the edges because I really loved the natural wood. I covered the edges, and then I went in again with my paint. I didn't use primer this time because I think it was part of the problem. I don't know, maybe I didn't use it properly, but yeah, I'll stick to what I know. I painted using this white enamel paint that I got from Leroy Merlin. And yeah, I probably did like 2 or 3 coats of it, and then I left it outside to dry. Then after my paint had dried on the doors, I went ahead and I spray painted the handles gold, similar to the drawer at the top. I covered the doors with cling wrap. Don't ask me why, it's just the first thing I thought of. And it worked really. I mean, it made a bit of a mess, a little piece of a mess, but I'm not too bummed. And yeah. Guys, do you know the satisfaction that comes with removing masking tape and it's perfect? Yes, that happened. So I went ahead and I removed my masking tape and I really, really love the turnout. It looks so neat and so pretty. Guys, and that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, pop it in the comment section below. If you loved what you saw, give this video a thumbs up and tell a friend. If you haven't subscribed yet, do the right thing. And yeah, guys, lots of learnings from today's video, like how to use primer and yeah, like just to know what I want. You know, I really think I changed my mind a lot. But I'm happy with the turnout and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.